Today, my new single, I'm in a Battle Against My Brain, is being released on all streaming services and in the physical format. I asked some good friends of mine in the prog scene to let me know what they thought of the new single by asking them a few questions about myself and my work as an artist. This is an assortment of people that I'd love to call my closest friends, so I'm looking forward to hearing what they think about my new single. Without further ado, here's what they had to say.
An unknowable cosmic horror.
Grace is someone who is a musician, or so she calls herself.
I have yet to learn. No one has told me.
Grace is the look in the kitten's eye just before the cream is poured, or the smell of freshly cooked linens.
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know.
Yeah, fuck knows.
How the fuck would I know?
Grace is kind of like, if I remember correctly, like a classic rock revivalist, like AC/DC, just not as good.
She's more than just a person, you know, she's more like an experience, a very bad experience, like a paper cut or like a rash.
Grace who? Oh.
It's fire. Technically a dumpster fire, but fire nonetheless.
Could be better. I did like the bit where it ended.
I was put to sleep by the very creation of said single.
New single? Or like a song?
One of the worst things to happen in the 21st century. Oh, you went with that. You did. Oh, yikes!
It's very, very long. I don't know if it's good, but it's very long.
Well, naturally I condemn the release of music. I think as a species we have enough music as it is. Grace's new single was unnecessary and a waste of time.
It's not good, but it's not... Nah, it is bad. It is bad.
I have not heard it. No one has shown it to me. I didn't realize she had released music.
Disappointing.
I haven't listened to it, out of principle.
Like's a strong word. Tolerate, maybe. Yeah. She's done this before, so this is not like a demo. I see. Pass.
It was an EP.
Existence is Temporary is an interesting EP because it's one of those ones where it doesn't have any redeeming features whatsoever. I'm struggling to even remember a single thing about it.
The title is Existence is Temporary, and fortunately the EP was also a temporary experience.
Apparently I'm on it. Wasn't told at all, or paid.
Without a doubt, one of the EPs of all time.
I remember that one. I bought it on Bandcamp out of pity and never listened to it. No, seriously, I never ever listened to it. Why would I?
Where do I start? I mean, there's so many to choose from. Day Saver on the Banter Bus, that's an instant classic.
Don't have one. None of them.
See, this question is usually one of those questions which feels like a hard decision, but this is like trying to choose the lesser of a certain amount of evils. There are not any good songs on that EP.
I guess the one I'm on, it's the only one I'm aware of.
I believe it was called The Tappy Toes of the Water Slug. That one's pretty good.
There's a couple of bits at the end where there's no noise. Those are perfect.
Death-Amphetamine, great song.
The title track, Existence is Temporary, because it's not really a proper track, it's just like an interlude, and it was over quicker than the others.
Maybe all of them, actually.
Brexit at Tiffany's.
Look, I don't know. The first one.
The title track is Grace, right? By Jeff Buckley.
Stairway to Kevin, that's a really good one.
There's another. Oh, Christ. Is there any chance of we could make that 24, 25? You get the gist?
Maybe if we can get another pandemic in there, we can push that back a couple years. That would be nice.
No.
I am looking forward to not hearing it, again out of principle.
I like making fun of Grace's music, but even I don't think I'd be able to sit through a full album of it.
I'm just glad I don't have to hear it sooner.
It's a bit like saying, are you looking forward to the inevitable heat death of the universe? There's not really anything you can do about it. You just have to sit back and let it happen.
I guess I am. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's her debut release. She hasn't released anything before this that I've heard. Congratulations, Grace. Please call me about the EP and paying me.
There are multiple things wrong with that question. No?
I didn't even know she was a musician. I just thought she was a guitarist.
I definitely think she is one of the musicians of all time, yeah.
Maybe? Like if the rest of them were dead.
Greatest musician of all time. Don't you have to be a musician for that to apply?
No, not even close.
Technically no, but the music is bad, it makes me laugh, so I guess she's a good entertainer.
No one is like her, and that's for the best.
I'll put Grace up there with the likes of Wesley Willis.
For legal reasons, I cannot answer this question.
I've lost track of which things in my life have been forced by Grace.
No comment.
She had to pay me a hell of a lot to be here today.
Yes.
Well, if by grace you mean, the feeling of benevolence and kindness, then yes, my Grace has forced me to be here today. And yes, also Grace has kidnapped my family.
I am actually here of my own volition today because I wanted a pedestal to make fun of Grace.
This is more me lodging a personal and professional complaint about my lack of notification and payment for the EP that I wasn't told about.
More like begged. She left like countless voice messages on my phone. Please, you gotta do it. It would mean so much to me.
I was just here on my lunch break, and you gave me some noodles, and here we are.
It's like having each and every molecule of your body slowly replaced by a red ant.
It's always eventful, never a quiet time. One time she punched my dog.
It's gotten easier over time now that I've got that restraining order against her.
Try to keep all contact as minimal as possible.
I was once in a short-lived online collaboration with Grace, and that went nowhere. Could be a sign of things to come.
You're a different person afterwards. It changes you.
I didn't even have a dog at the time. She actually went to a shelter to adopt a dog in my name, only so that she could then punch it.
I didn't know I did it. Really? So, shockingly easy and uneventful.
The only time I remember actually working with Grace was during the event. We don't talk about the event.
Working with Grace is a discomfort that I have managed to avoid up until now. Why would I help out Grace?
I fucking what?
Fuck, I knew I forgot something.
Yes, where would you like it?
Keep your stinky ET-looking hands off my blood, Grace.
I'm at home. My blood is here. I'm not bringing it anywhere.
Did it have to be mine?
My blood donor. Oh, blood! Oh, God. I feel silly. I thought you said
Probably that cooked linens line I said earlier. I'm gonna remember that one.
Where do you even start? She's impossible to forget, and I have tried.
She's in a shit band. That's fucking hilarious. Easy to remember.
The cold stare behind her eyes.
She really likes the astonishing, and that's pretty disturbing within itself.
Her superlative skills to write bad music.
Moving forward, I think it's going to be the fact that she stiffed me after reusing my...
There are lots of like kind of average-ish good at bands out there, and like you're like, oh, they kind of will get lost in the sea of mediocrity, but Grace is so particularly bad that it stands out like a sore thumb.
Who? Are we who? Grace?
If I was held at gunpoint.
Would I work with Grace again? No.
No. No.
I mean, my mind's telling me no, but my heart's telling me no.
Is there an option to say no? I'm saying no.
Yeah. A huge thank you to all of my friends for saying nice things about my music. All my really good friends. My new single's available on streaming services, so if you want to check it out, you can go listen to it. There'll be a link in the description. Thanks for watching.
I feel bad because I feel like I'm genuinely hurting Grace's feelings here. I'm sorry.
Go fuck yourself, Grace.